But I want you to say something about Jim in 15 seconds or less. And I'm going to let you finish chewing, collect your thoughts, and if you have anything positive to say, say it.
I'd just like to say Jimmy was a great guy to work with, and I really, really enjoyed him, and I've learned a lot from him in the railroad business, and I'm going to be sorry to see him gone, actually.
Thank you. Mark, what would you like to say?
Well, Jim is a great guy to work with. I learned a lot about life from him. He and I are really good personal friends, and I'm happy to be here for him.
Thank you. Before you dig in, Don, what would you like to say about Mr. Ferrell?
Oh, let me think about that. Well, Jim, you made my job interesting, especially those late calls at night. Thank you.
Thanks.
Good luck.
I'm going to come over and bother everyone at this table if they would say just a few things about Jim, and I'll slide around the table here. And Stephen?
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Steve Weiss. Jim was the first man I rode with as an engineer, as a student engineer. And we rode together on a foggy, rainy November night, this time of year. We couldn't see 10 feet ahead of us. We still were running 30 miles an hour. And Jim knew where every signal was, every grade crossing, every single aspect of the railroad by heart, by memory. I was very impressed with that.
Good memory. Good memory.
Can I pass? Because what I have a plaque, and I want to present that.
Steve?
Just gonna end up sleeping in.
Hey Jimmy, how you doing, brother? All our trips together have been wonderful. My wife has heard a lot about you. She loves you very much. We both love you very much. We're very happy for you, and there's nobody who deserves this more than you. We love you, brother.
Cool. Very cool. Nathan? Nathan, if I could get you to say something?
Oh, I'll probably have a chance in a couple of minutes.
Okay. Bob?
I don't know if we got a whole hour here. You got an hour?
Let's keep it
Let me
short.
just say that I know Jimmy for a long time, and first of all, in all the years that I've been in the railroad, I never met more of a gentleman than Jim Ferrell, and all the people I ever met, by far. And just as a manager, when he used to come to work, I was very happy that he was coming to work, so I didn't have to worry about somebody complaining, because he never complained. And if anybody knew about the railroad business, they knew that that's all they do is complain. But that's the nature of the business. But a great engineer, and a good person, and I could spend a long time thinking about this and telling you all the things, but he's one of the nicest guys I ever met.
Thank you.
There you go.
Is that where you got it? New Jersey?
I'm slipping over to this table and see if I could get a few comments about Jim. Trent, can you say something for that next bite? I had to qualify that statement.
That's all right. When I met Jim, my father told me, "I want you to meet the finest engineer I've ever met." I'd have to refine that statement and say the finest man I've ever met.
Well said, Trent. Well said.
How you doing, Jack?
Chris?
Oh, you're Jim's brother.
Yeah.
Jim, we've been through quite a few things. Put on miles together. Good time. One of the best people I've known on the railroad.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Is it good tonight? How's the food tonight? Huh? Can I get you to say something about Jim?
Really very nice guy. Kind of guy that when you're kids, when you tell them that there's a nice guy, they picture him when they look at him.
Yes.
Sid?
Good road partner. Would have been a great 20 years. Gonna miss him.
Okay, great. Thank you. Thank you. I'm coming over to bother this table. Could I get you to say a word or two about Jim?
Sure. Jim, always a friend. Always fun to work with. We had a ton of laughs out there. Glad you're retiring, that you're healthy. Good luck to you.
99.
Great. Thank you.
White male.
Hey, there he is.
All right, ready?
I am ready. Are you?
All right. Yeah, Jimmy, keep it in the tall brush. Let's go Steelers.
Before that next fight, what do you want to say? Got to show that hand. Let me see that hand.
Flat side down, shiny side up.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay, keep it simple, huh?
That's it.
Who else works with Jim over here?
Yeah, here we go, Joe.
Do you work with him? He just spoke.
Jack, you might want to get a picture of this. Yeah, you might want to get a picture of this, yeah.
Excuse me. Videotape this.
Everybody's laughing already. This must be good.
It's like a snake in a can, Jim.
I heard you got a great new boss. Trent, we're on fire. Whatever. Trent, one back for you.
Must be a bottle of imported wine, Jim.
Not quite. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Don't read the bottle.
Yeah. One night, Trent and I were working the Bear Street Yard, and Bruce Huffnagel was driving him around, and one of the Alcos caught on fire. No? Oh, wrong story. Well, I'll tell that one first, because that was a good night. Trent said, there's so many stories.
Road trip. So many fires, Jim.
A dark night down around CP Eddy.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it was that around Wardville. Okay, I got this story. And?
Okay, Jim, I want to hear it already. And?
So Trent and I are going east one night. This had to be 20 years ago or more, Trent, right?
15, yeah.
15. Trent, it was a late night run going east of Jersey. Trent was a little tired. That never happened ever before. Trent was a little sleepy. So he decided to lay across 2 seats, and he put his big foot out, and he put it right on the top of the fire extinguisher. The pin from the fire extinguisher was not in its place. All of a sudden, it was very quiet in there. Trent was not in his lunchbox either. I lost total vision of the track. The cab filled up with smoke, which I thought was smoke. Nice. I said, Trent, wake up, we're on fire. I put the brakes on the train and went right out the back door. All of a sudden I realized I'm not choking. It didn't seem like smoke, but the whole inside of the cab was just obliterated. So I peeked my head back in the door, and the stuff's rolling out. And then I realized it was a fire extinguisher. He completely unloaded inside the cab. So we're stopped now. And I went back in and I peeked around. And Trent's standing there, and I turned the light on, and Trent's standing there going, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" And I swear, he was white from head to foot. He looked like the Pillsbury Doughboy. If I would have had a that camera like that was one of the greatest stories. So,
He had shorts on too.
Fire extinguisher.
so Trent bought me a fire. Trent, maybe you ought to donate this back to the company for the What do you think? You need it, Bill?
That was great.
It was an NS unit, yes.
That was pretty good. Who's wrong?
So the footnote to that, I was hot. I was upset. I told Trent to get a broom and sweep that cab out. In the meantime, the NS, or there was a Conrail dispatcher at the time, he's calling us. NTV4, why are you stopped? I don't believe I ever answered the radio. Trent swept up, we went on our way. What are you doing, Jim?
Just being bad.
And while I have the floor, I wanted to thank you all for coming. It just touches my heart to see all of you, my family.
Speak! Woo! Woo! Speech.
That's it. I gave you the speech. Thanks, Trent. I know I can count on you.
Joe's idea.
Was it Joe?
Good recess, Joe.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
We were looking for a stuffed Pillsbury Doughboy, but we couldn't find
Trent, go dip in flour in the back kitchen there. Come on out.
Well, I think it's my turn.
Woo!
And I will be very short and sweet. But on behalf of the company, 25 years with us, 36 in the industry. From my perspective, I don't know Jim as well as I know a lot of people here, partly because you just didn't get in trouble. Although I don't recall hearing about that incident. But that's that's fine too. It's, you guys handle stuff out there and all the time, and we really appreciate everything you and other guys in this room do. But
Thank you, Mr.
definitely set an example. I hope some other guys can learn from you. On behalf of my part of this, on behalf of the company, got a little something for you.
Wow.
And why isn't that lantern?
Oh,
And, and please, shopping bag, you take it home.
My wife will fill that shopping bag.
So I think that might be your job
Jim,
now.
let's see.
I pushed the card.
That's nice.
Yeah!
If they stay long enough, they might.
That's right.
And I'd like to pass the baton on to Joe White, who certainly knows more than I do about stuff.
Woo!
I wrapped it myself.
I see. Well, you went to a lot of trouble.
Hey, but congratulations.
Thank you.
And in recognition of your 36 years of service and 25 years with the NYSW, it seems like 25 months.
Oh, it went fast.
It flew by, I'll tell you what. And to a safe, diligent, respectable, professional employee.
Amen to that.
Yeah.
To James Ferrell. Look locomotive engineer extraordinaire. Spelled that right, too. Penn Central, April 16th, 75. Conrail, April 1st, 76, 10 years. New York Susquehanna and Western Railway, August 12th, 86 to September 30th, 2011, 25 years. 36 years of safe, diligent, proficient service to the railroad industry.
Hey, hey. Woo, woo, woo.
Well done. For those of you in the family who don't know Joe White, he was, when I started on the railroad, Joe was the general chairman of the union and a fellow engineer. He taught me the ropes first started because he had been here prior to me. And then as the years went by, I remember one day we were in a pickle in Trent again. We were in a pickle.
It's around you, actually.
Right, Trent? We had so many cars in the Liberty Street yard, we didn't know what to do. And we needed to clear up very quickly. And we had a heck of a time doing it. Trent was very new on the railroad at the time as a conductor. And it was an extraordinary tough day. And there was a consultant in Cooperstown. I can't remember the gentleman's name. Who was up there at that time, Joey?
Dick Williams?
Dick Williams, up from the D&H. He was consulting in Cooperstown. Joe Session, former vice president for the company, sent Mr. Williams down to see what the problem was in Binghamton. And he came and talked to Trent and I explained to him the best I could that we didn't have any supervision. We needed somebody to make calls to the dispatchers and make some arrangements for us. Between us doing it and to make a long story short, we needed supervision. He says, "Who do you recommend for the job?" I said, "There's only one guy on this railroad. Only one. And that's Joe White. He's the most dedicated man on this railroad. He loves the place. He would do anything for it. He bleeds yellow when he bleeds." And that's the color of our engines, yellow. So, and that was Joe White. And it wasn't a week later, Joe White had the job as a Northern Division manager for, what, how long now, Joey?
93.
93.
Wow. All right.
What else, guys? I'm having a great time.
More stories, more stories. Yeah.
More stories. Give me a hint, guys.
Where was Trent?
Where was Trent? Come on, Joe, tell us a story.
There's too many.
There's too many.
Hey, wait a minute. He's on phone saying he works hard every day.
Oh, I know. Trent's a dedicated guy.
It's been a pleasure, Jim.
Oh, I look around at everybody's face and I can think of specific runs with each one of you guys in transportation, and we've had a bunch of good days together, every one of them. And Donnie in the shop, I had a lot of fun with you down there in the shop, Donnie. We had some good times. And the company is a great company to work for. I mean, no other railroad can you do what we do and still get the job done. Did that come out right? I think we enjoy one another and we get along and we're a family, and it's certainly shows here tonight the family atmosphere that we have. And I just am overwhelmed by this outburst. I love. So thanks a lot.
I'm Jim's older brother.
He's younger than me by 3 years.
We used to have a business together back in the 80s, and people would walk in and they would figure out that we were brothers, and then they would look at us and try to determine, and invariably they would point to me and say, "You're the older brother." And you talk about a guy that just was pumped up and on a cloud to think that his little brother was older looking than him.
And they were right.
Jim and I talk regularly, and for the past 25 years in communications that we've had, and frequent communications, I've never heard him say anything derogatory or negative about the job that he held. Never complained, never fussed, and he put in some ungodly hours, I guess, relative to most people that have working careers.
Yeah.
So I think you're losing a good man, and I think he served you well, and he's passing the torch on. Yeah. So all the best to you. All the best to you.
I remember working with Jim years ago on a local. He'd been running the road for eons, like anybody else here. I think Ponch went on vacation, maybe it was Mark. He comes to work Monday, hey, Tuesday, again, Wednesday, how do you do this? This is my God, working this job, the hardest thing you gotta do is get up in the morning. Good time, Jim. Good time.
Thanks, thank you. Yeah. I missed you already, Lee.
So what are you gonna do now, Jim? Spend time with the family. He's gonna throw that watch away.
Put this watch back in the box.
Still got your receipt?
We'll split it.
Okay.
So what are you going to do now, Dad? They asked.
Very good inspirational. Very good inspirational guy to work with, I tell you. Very inspirational.
I'm gonna unplug the phone, right?
Yeah.
Or get rid of it?
No, I'm worried about him. He's got too many grandkids for that.
Can you work as a sub? No, that's it. It's done.
Yeah. Because if you go back and work for any railroad, you lose your retirement. So
Oh boy.
Now he's working for me.
Wow.
She was waiting. She was
Wow.
waiting till the right time.
I'd like to say something about Jim. Jim probably might have seen me along the right-of-way between Pittsburgh and Columbus, Ohio, back in the late 70s, because you were running Conrail at that point.
Yeah.
I was a college student, a railroad buff, and I'd go out and study along the Pittsburgh-Columbus main line of
The old
Conrail.
panhandle.
The panhandle, yeah.
Worked that.
And you probably saw me, I might have seen you.
You might have.
But I remember Jim, I was a student engineer in 1999, and my first run on the road was with Jim. And it was a stormy night. It was in November, around this time of year. And we went out, we had an auto rack train, and we were running to Binghamton, from Ridgefield Park to Binghamton. And we kept running through the night. It was all night long. And when we got up to the Delaware River, the fog was so heavy you couldn't see 10 feet ahead of you. And Jim's running along, we're running along 30 miles an hour, 40 miles an hour in places, and he would start blowing the horn. And I'm thinking, now why is he blowing the horn? We're out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, he blows one long, two longs, a short, a long, and all of a sudden this grade crossing is there. Wow, he knew where that was. How did he know that? So signals, another long, another short, another long, another crossing goes by. We don't see these until we're right in front of it. So Jim knew that railroad by the foot. He literally knew every inch of that track. And the speed limits, and he handled the train perfectly. We got to Binghamton, and I learned a lot from him. I ran with him a lot of times, and he taught me how to do it. And so, this is
Woo! I think it would be safe to say that Jim is surely not going to be a test pilot at a winery in his retirement. That would be safe, wouldn't it?
That'd be safe, Jack.
Okay.
Yeah. Whatever, guy.
Whatever. How about Joe McMiniman? Where's your fork, Joe?
Yeah, man.
If friends are allowed to speak, I'd like to speak about what it is to know Jim. He's totally decent, an example to myself and everyone else of the people that would more like to be if we could. I've never seen him say a bad thing about any person. He is always upbeat. He has raised an extraordinary family, children, grandchildren, and it's an honor for me to call him friend.
And I, the eldest daughter, would like to say that we're so proud of my dad and so happy for him. And we just love him. Aww. And worked so hard. We're so proud of him. And we're just happy for him.
When I used to work with Jim, he was always talking about his family. You were always proud of you and your brothers. You know,
Yeah.
always proud of them.
Anyway. Oh, sorry. I got
You guys look right.
All right, hurry on. That's just me, sorry.
And how about a hand for his brother Jack? Jack has proven time and time again that a man can be unattractive and successful.
Okay, moving along in the program.
I'm gonna get a knife and we're gonna cut cake. Cake for everybody.
Woo!
Chocolate cake.
Hey, Olivia. What are you doing, girl, huh?
Really nice, Nance.
Way to keep it together.
Have some more wine, Nance. Don't go.
You don't need words. You're running out.
Is that why you wore black tonight, Trent?
What's that?
Is that why you wore black tonight, so you didn't look white?
Hey, no.
Do you want some cake? Do you like cake? Do you like cake? No. Do you like this?
Hey, Rock. Rock.
Oh, you don't want a picture of me.
Yes, I do. After that story, yes, I
Oh. Yeah, we had a good time that night after he got over being mad at me. That's the funniest part about it is nobody on the railroad's ever seen him mad. I've seen him mad twice. Yeah. Remember the morning I walked out, we had to say the chick. Yeah, I know. No, you know, I'm pretty mad. Nobody's ever seen him mad but me.
Yeah. You bring out the best in everyone.
What are you doing, Heidi?
Oh, sure, you give me clean on chapstick. That's attractive. Watch out for the ball. Especially on my debit card.
No hard feelings, right?
Let's see, a public embarrassment.
Exactly.
You know?
Slander.
Guess what, Joe?
I meant every word.
When you and I are both in hell, you're going to have hell to pay.
Oh, whoa. Jackie, baby. It's a dry heat.
Hey, did you spill anything, Nate?
Wait to hold it together, right? I tried to speak, but I couldn't.
Here we go. Jackie got to send that to me for the office. Oh, yeah.
You're beautiful.
I'm going to do a little editing.
I married a joker.
What do you have to say?
This has been so much fun.
I noticed something was with you.
And I love your tie.
Do you?
Yeah.
There it is.
Put it on someone else.
Yes.